Alright, let's finally go take a look at what's in the diamond room in the firing range. Better be good. Better be amazing. Okay, a red herb is nice. That's okay. But we've already opened the 3rd floor locker. The red herb is nice, but I might have been able to live without it. Hi, Bert. So, I think I stashed the roll of film away. And it sure looks like it. So after some item management and a quick self-reminder of where to go, I'm going to open up the map in a second. Yep, upstairs to the linen room. That's a lot of zombies. And I am using the shotgun a lot. I think I mentioned it last video. I'm trying to get something specific to happen, and it will. We will see it happen in this video. I think it actually happened to one of the zombies in the hallway, but I just ran by too quickly and didn't actually see the thing happen. Real happy to press that button. That was a good use of a flash grenade. It's a habit I have to break. But this is bad. This is bad. You were not here before. Just pull out the mag and waste. There we go. Well, maybe not waste. That might have been worth it. That might have been okay. I mean, it's a liquor in a major hallway. I don't want him there. I left this in because I decided, you know what? Fuck it. Let's actually see. Yep, of course. It's the combination. Real secure, guys. I'm never gonna stop harping on the security in the RPD. It's so bad. And coming up here in the linen room, we'll actually have, it's something we haven't seen in my playthrough yet, but Argate took care of 2 of these? Yeah, it's always 2. So, there's a gunpowder here, and our first portable safe in the B-run. Unlike Argate, I just burned through these, like, trial and error, so I cut out all of the error and just go straight to the finished version of it. And I hesitate a lot because I tend to forget the sequence as I'm inputting the answer. But we're finally getting our keypad keys for the weapons locker room. About damn time. Actually, I lost a run where I had a really good try at that first portable safe. One I wouldn't have even edited down. It was so good. But, you know, I got that keypad key, so you bet your ass I'm coming straight down here. Also, screw you, Liquor. Coming straight down here and taking care of that. And you actually get more bang for your buck if you start with the 2 on the keypad, I think. If you start with the 3, you only get to open locker 103, but here we get to open 102 and I think it was 208. Yeah. So, 2 things instead of just 1. I can do math. Speaking of adding things together, more ammo. It's always good. Soon, hip pouch. Soon. That was kind of lucky. Also, I love that. Just that little shoop pushes him out of the way. So that little bit with the map, I was pointing out the next place to use the crank handle. It's the end of the hallway on the 2nd floor that I didn't quite check out. Because I knew it would be a dead end. Huh. She didn't have enough health to really survive that, but I also didn't get the special animation with the shotgun. That's unfortunate. And those claw marks are worrisome. But I think I won't worry about it. I think it'll be fine. Everything's fine. So opening this shutter is how the Leon B campaign gets access to, you might recognize this stairwell in a second. It's right in front of Chief Irons' office. And I'll just get rid of that Mr. Raccoon who was taunting me. So, no heart key, no Chief Irons' office. I've also been leaving behind all of the boards for windows. I don't know, I never really used them beyond just boarding up the window right next to the dark room. Also, this hat bothers me, and I don't know why. Probably reminds me of Mr. X. Stupid hat. But coming up here, we'll finally see what I'm talking about with the shotgun. So sometimes you can just shoot a zombie's torso off with the shotgun. And then to cap things off, I got a critical shot on his head with my pistol, with the Matilda. I was really hoping for more of those, but I don't know, during the recordings, I've just not been getting any of those torso removals that I like so much. Maybe I should start aiming for the legs and just blow a leg off instantly. I mean, it'll achieve the same effect. Something to think about. Also, I get turned around really badly in this room. Like, I just came from here. I've got other doors to look at. Even though I did see this was a heart door, so I can't use it anyway. There's also something different down here. Two things that are different. Oh, that hurt to watch. For starters, Leon is super clumsy and breaks that ladder.
Damn it.
Well, okay, I really can't blame clumsiness on that. Or blame that on clumsiness, rather. Still have a fire to put out. And I can't go back up the ladder, so the solution's gotta be over here, right? Yeah, it is. We've already seen it is. But that right there is different. We can enter that room now. It also has friends inside. Friends who really like staying attached to their legs. I'm gonna try to fix that. Also there, I finally show off that the stock for the Matilda gives it a 3-shot burst fire. And that man's leg stood up on its own for a second. I love that. That was really good. Gosh, she is problematic, though. Just stay down. So I see these two herbs here, but then I reconsider. I think I already have a few green and reds in my storage box, so making blue and greens would mess with my combination in, like, Q, I guess you could call it, and that would that would be really obnoxious to deal with, because I would need to find new red herbs to fill the blue and greens, and then it would just be a big hassle, so I'm gonna take care of my item management here. And it's the club key that Claire never picked up. Which means that, yeah, Leon's never picking up the heart key. Gotta be careful here because this lady just won't quit. But now that I've got the space for it, I can pick these up and I'll go stash them in the box again real quick like. Being real mindful of that lady because she just... there's just no stopping her. So let's finally put out this fire. And also completely fail to notice that box of ammo sitting on the red bench to the left there. Yeah, there. I honestly can't tell if it's 45 or mag ammo, because... right, should have seen this coming. Welp. Also, I see that red herb, but it wouldn't pick it up for some reason. I think I might have inched away from it as I tried to pick it up. And, oh, he's fast walking. Ooh. That might be magnum ammo on that bench. I really need to come back and pick that up. So that's actually one of the few easy ways to deal with Mr. X as he's lifting up the helicopter to come after you. that courtyard is just big enough for you to kind of force him to walk in a circle, and he can't actually catch up with you. And this hallway right here is why I should have picked up one of those boards. I don't know, I just kind of stopped thinking about the boards as soon as I've gotten the dark room window taken care of. That's the only one that I, actually remember is important. Also, this zombie right here, maybe it's just me, but I think he has a shit stain on his pants. I don't know, it looks awfully not bloody. It looks a little like something different. And hello, portable safe number 2. What do we have here? Let's just skip to the finishing run. It's our other spare key for the weapons locker room. Excellent. The window's already broken in here. You know, I wonder what happened in here. I wonder what Argate had to deal with. Cough, cough. Also, I keep looking at this sheet of paper, thinking it's a note. It's not. It looks really conspicuous, and I don't know. Also, there's something that I was really hoping would happen coming up.
Son of a bitch.
It does not happen on my run. I'm going to see if I can go back and record some footage, try to get it to happen, but something special happens with Mr. X here in this hallway if conditions are right. On my first playthrough, it happened, and I didn't even know it was a thing. I thought it might have been a scripted encounter, but no, it's just something that can and can't happen sometimes, I suppose. I was also expecting X to actually come into the interrogation room. I figured I could abuse the climbing through the broken one-way window mirror thing. I thought maybe I could abuse that to my advantage, you know, climb over it as he's climbing over. But he didn't even come in. So I guess you can add the interrogation room to the list of places Mr. X won't follow you. Maybe. I wouldn't bet on it. Go. Oh, geez. So you can sneak up on Mr. X, and it's just as terrifying as if he sneaks up on you. And, you know, I think I'm just gonna take it slow. I mean, what if Mr. X hears me? I spent all of the earlier RPD section just running in terror from him the entire video, so I think we're gonna take it easy here. And, you know, I might have gotten lucky that one time X chased me into the locker room only to, I don't know, have a brain fart and forget I was in there. I don't think I want to take my chances with a second go at that. So let's pop this into the 3 spot and get what I treasure so dearly. Oh yeah, 203. Also 103, who cares? That's a knife. No. I'm here for the important stuff. Oh yeah, give me that hip pouch. Sweet inventory space. Yeah, I pressed the buttons. I might as well pick up the knife. So with that, I am done with the safety deposit room. Better known to us as the weapons locker room, I guess, because, I don't know, who reads the map? Just call it by what you find in there. Weapons. Oh, please run. I didn't run. Okay, now I'm making a break for it. But I'm gonna have to slow down again, because, there's something different about the West Hallway. There's something very different and very bad about the West Hallway. Are you ready for a series of poor decisions? Okay, flashbang. Ignoring my opportunity to kill the Lickers and instead get raked in the back. Getting tackled by a Licker and then grabbed by a zombie. And now that I'm in here, I decide maybe now's the right time to go after the Lickers. I mean, they can't cross doorways for some reason. Even if the door's open, they'll just kind of weakly, like... Ooh. Waste a magnum round to get that knife back. And then I finally decide maybe it's time to collect things in here. I mean, you hear those footsteps. And yet, for some reason, I'm not... Did I mention this was a series of very poor decisions? You know, X is right behind me. Let's grab this frag grenade and... Whoops. The bad decision train doesn't stop there. I managed to dodge the Licker, but then I didn't shoot it. I really should have shot it. I might have gotten a stun in there. But now he's got the grenade in his mouth. The one I just picked up. And now it's time to make a run for it. And hide out in the secret office like a coward. Marvin? I have had it up to here with you. Marvin is really resilient. Some quick inventory management. Forget for a moment that maybe our large trench-coated friend is still out here? You know, I'm safe anyway. I might as well try to put Marvin out of my misery. And I think he's finally down for good. Ugh, Marvin. My dude. I started to leave, but then I heard those footsteps, and the cowardice creeped in. But no, it's fine. We're fine now. We've got the handle for that jack. You know, the one in the library. So, now we could finally access the third floor of the main hall. I'm kind of hesitant to call it the third floor of the main hall, but I don't know. It's weird. Not much weirder than, you know, a car jack holding up a bookshelf in a library, but yeah, whatever. The surprising thing for me is that every time I've done this segment of the library, I've always had X hone in on me and it's like chase me up here. But I don't know, I've never gone through here unharassed. It's unusual. Nothing in that corner. So the third floor balcony overlooking the main hall. There's one thing about it that's really weird. I find it really weird that it's so dark up here. I don't know. You know what, I've already made enough noise. Let's just use the shotgun, get these guys out of the way faster. So we've got one gear. This puzzle isn't any different from the Claire run, actually. And in spite of that, I still get turned around really easily. But back here, there's something pretty good. I wouldn't recommend skipping this if you've been using your gunpowder a lot. Because that's not just any gunpowder. That's a large gunpowder. Now the deal with the large gunpowder is you want to hoard it. You want to hold on to it until you get a second large gunpowder. That gets you an absurd amount of 9mm. I think in the case of the Leon run, gosh, I'm gonna have to look this up later, but I want to say a large gunpowder and a white gunpowder doubles the number of shotgun shells you ordinarily get. So you get like 3 or 4 out of a regular gunpowder and a white. Also, you can see the fire outside through the clock tower face. That's nice. I mean, it doesn't look particularly right, but I think that's just because it's like my view of it is being obscured by the the architecture surrounding the clock face, maybe. Anyway, I'm probably going to look this up and find out that I'm horribly wrong, but I'm reasonably certain the large gunpowder doubles the shotgun shells you get from a gunpowder-white gunpowder mix. As opposed to, like, the regular size gunpowder. So as we watch the little gear turn in that gearbox, we start to see the gears in Past Liquidy's head turn slowly. This is where I realize I need the large gear again. Also, the teeth on those two gears don't quite line up. But finally, we have access.
Write a report on this.
Yeah, I hope so too. You know, Leon totally would write a report even if he didn't need to. Like, he's loudly joking to himself, but come on. You and I both know he would get right to writing that report. But we've finally got our second electrical component. Let's just get it out of the box now. And we can actually take a shortcut here through to the storage room. There was that door that was locked, but on this side of the door we see why it's locked. I guess I was still paranoid about X, so I decided to walk instead of run. But we can see it from here. There's a Tamu lock on this door. Just click open the deadbolt, and we're good to go. If only I could use the Chief's elevator. Now, instead, I gotta go down the fire escape and make our way back to the first major save room. I keep wanting to call it the first save room, but I keep forgetting about the guard post where we actually got our RPD uniform. You also want to save some boards for this hallway, because yikes. Also, what is that zombie wearing? It looks like a striped, suit jacket, but it's not. I was fascinated, and I wanted to get a closer look, but they were... Nope, that's too much of a hassle. Let's just get in the safe room. And I'll see you next time.